Why, hello there. Welcome back to the Star Wars headquarters. Hope you're all doing well. And I am talking about the future of Star Wars games because I don't know about you, but I can feel the excitement in the air because we are fast approaching E3 2021, which is this upcoming weekend on June 12th through the 15th. And I'm hoping that we get some major Star Wars games announcements this upcoming weekend because keep in mind, Lucasfilm Games recently formed and Disney opened up the licensing beyond EA, so we could get a lot of Star Wars gaming news from this year's E3, and that's what I'm fully expecting. And I'm expecting news, of course, on the Ubisoft open world game. And then this video, we're going to be talking about Aspyr, who of course ported over and gave a remaster to Star Wars Republic Commando, which is what you see on the screen right now. And it wasn't like a full-blown remaster, it was more of an HD polish, if you will. But I was glad to see that you could now play Republic Commando on, the consoles like the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, the Nintendo Switch, and then of course Xbox as well. So we're going to be taking a look at Aspyr because if you haven't really been paying attention, a lot of people haven't really been paying attention to what's going on over at Aspyr. And I don't blame you because there hasn't been a lot of news. But if you look closely, Aspyr has really embedded themselves in Star Wars gaming the last couple of years or so. So we got Star Wars Republic Commando on their website, of course. And if you scroll down, they've done Star Wars Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, and Star Wars Jedi Academy ports and remasters. And then also, of course, Star Wars Racer. And then we cannot forget about the mobile ports of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. So this is a big deal. Right now, Aspyr in particular, they're really focused on Star Wars. And when they pour over these games, not only are they giving new life to these games and allowing the younger generation to explore these games for the first time, but they're also learning the ins and outs of these games as well. And one has to ask, why is Aspyr wanting to learn the ins and outs of all of these different Star Wars games? Well, in my opinion, I'm thinking we are going to be getting full-blown remakes and remasters of all of these games in the future. And I wouldn't be surprised if eventually we get a Battlefront 2005 complete remake from Aspyr. I know that's a stretch, but I would not be surprised if that happened down the road. Now, post in the comments, what do you want to see fully remade? I would love to see, of course, Republic Commando get a proper sequel. And I think Aspyr would be the ones to do it because they've learned the ins and outs of Republic Commando by porting it over, by giving it that HD polish on the new consoles. So I think they're definitely the ones to give us a Republic Commando sequel. And, I reported a couple days ago how I think something big is happening between Star Wars, Microsoft, and Nintendo, and Aspyr is really setting themselves up to be an important developer because they've already kind of ported over and worked on the Nintendo Switch, the Xbox, and the PlayStation. So they have all of that experience. Now, concerning Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, that one has been heavily rumored, of course, in the past to be being worked on by Aspyr, like a full remake. Now, there was an interesting article posted by Games Radar not too long ago about Aspyr that we're going to take a look at right now. So if we look at this article, it's titled, "A new Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic game could be on the way from the studio behind the mobile ports." Now, if we scroll down here, it says, as noted by Russian site DTF, Aspyr Media is currently recruiting for an unannounced AAA RPG, having previously developed ports for a number of old Star Wars games, bringing Knights of the Old Republic 2 to iOS and two of the Jedi Knight games to Nintendo Switch and the PS4 in recent years. That's not much to go on by itself, but the site also notes that a large number of BioWare veterans who have left the company's Austin studio in recent years and have wound up at Aspyr. So get this, a lot of BioWare veterans who worked on Knights of the Old Republic are now at Aspire. That is huge. And then it says they include Courtney Woods, a former writer and lead community coordinator of Star Wars The Old Republic, Daniel Hayden, who worked as both senior designer and cinematic designer on multiple projects, including the Star Wars franchise, and Andrew Loretta, who worked as BioWare's animation and tech art lead on Star Wars The Old Republic, among several other members of Aspire's 150-person team. And from what I understand, this 150-person team, it keeps on growing and growing and growing, because on their Twitter, they keep on posting new job openings for people to join up on their team. So again, a lot of stuff happening at Aspire, which is why I'm so excited about this company. I think they could easily become a household name if they manage to pull off the remake of the century. So they're starting off with Knights of the Old Republic. From what I can tell, again, this is all speculation right now, but from what I can tell, they are starting off with Knights of the Old Republic as their very first true remake, not necessarily a port, but a true full-blown remake. And it's going to be interesting to see if they redo the gameplay mechanics, the gameplay systems, to bring them back up to date to modern day gaming. Because again, as I mentioned in the previous video, I feel like Knights of the Old Republic definitely needs some type of gameplay overhaul, especially with their combat system. Something more along the lines of Jedi Fallen Order would be cool to see. So again, leave a comment down below. Let me know, what would you want to see from Knights of the Old Republic remake? Post in the comments. Now, if I go back to their website once more here and we take a look at their games, out of all of these games here, again, I really want to see, of course, Republic Commando 2 created, or a proper true remake and remaster of that series. But I have to say, Star Wars Racer is definitely on the top of my list, because I'm a huge racing game fan. We have not had any Star Wars racing games like forever, and I really would love to see a completely updated, completely new HD graphics or next-gen graphics for a pod racing type of game. And also, on top of that, I think it'd be cool to see a Mario Kart Crash Team Racing styled Star Wars kart racing game as well. They could do so much with that. It would be so much fun to play with you guys in the community and do live streams on a game like that. So again, so much potential here with Aspire. Let me know, do you think we're going to see any big major announcements from Aspire this upcoming weekend at E3, which again takes place June 12th through the 15th. So post in the comments, let me know, get the conversation started, jump in on the conversation, and let me know what you think is going to happen. But that's going to do it for the video. I'll be keeping my eyes peeled for any news and any concrete information coming out of E3 this upcoming weekend. And don't forget, we also have EA Play happening in July, on July 22nd. So that's going to be exciting. I'm hoping for a Battlefront 3 announcement. We'll see what happens. But that's going to do it for the video. Hope you're all doing well. Take care, everyone, and may the Force be with you always.